Hi everybody, how are you? I hope you're all looking forward to the week ahead. And just a thought for the week. If you have problems or worries or concerns, make it this week that you're going to look at the solution instead of focusing on the problem. So if there's an issue in work and you know you have a deadline that you have to reach and you keep panicking over whether you're going to have the time to do it, and that panic is just creating more and more worry, and chances are the work isn't being done as well as it could be. Ask yourself today, well, what is the outcome I actually want by the end of the week? What is my desired result? And instead of focusing then on what you have to get done, think about how you want to do it and how you can achieve it. So focus on your solution instead of your problem. Same if you're having problems at home with the children and they're play acting and they're carrying on and they're being loud and they're really starting to annoy you or upset you. Instead of going into the playroom and shouting and screaming at them, ask yourself, well, what result do I want here? You want the children to maybe play happily and calmly and not be arguing with each other. So think of the outcome that you want and work towards with the children to get the solution that is the best for everybody involved. So this week, focus on your desired outcome and not the problem. I know sometimes it's hard to be positive all the time, but it's just as easy to think of a positive solution than worrying and upsetting yourself. So just for this week, focus on your solution and not on the problem. So now I'll just give the cards a quick shuffle and we'll see what card is here for us today. Oh, I take responsibility for my own life. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. I take responsibility for my own life. This actually was one of the key words for me when I changed my own life, taking responsibility. Because sometimes we tend to blame other people or we hold other people responsible for when our own life doesn't work out. And it is always easier to blame others rather than saying, well, you know what, I made that choice or I made that decision. So when we take responsibility and realise that every choice that we make is within our control, it really does make life that little bit easier. Not saying it's going to make it easier to make the choices or make the decisions, but when you realise that you're responsible for them, it just gives you that control. And having control over our own lives is really what makes everything run that little bit more smoothly. When we hand over our control to other people, we're not really happy. Okay, sometimes some of us like to be led, we like to be shown the way. And while that's good for people to show us how to do things, it's also good then to say, you know what, I've learned as much as I can learn, now it's my turn. It's my time to take responsibility and let me do it on my own. And okay then, if I still need help, it's okay to say, can you show me how to do this? But after that then, taking responsibility. So I take responsibility for my own life. Just gives you back the control that you really need to have. And when you take control, it empowers you. It makes you feel so much stronger. And it gives you the strength to actually go out and do far more. Taking responsibility means you probably won't overanalyze things the way we used to. Because when we blame other people, we tend to go over, well, he said that, or she said that, or they did this. And it's easier then to blame other people. So this week, really use these words wisely. I take responsibility for my own life. I make the choices. And if the choice doesn't really go the way I was hoping, at least you made a choice. You made a decision. Take responsibility, take control, feel empowered, because that's what will happen when you realise that you are responsible for your own life. Have a wonderful week, and I look forward to talking to you all next week. Bye.